time to pamper myself. I'm so excited to be able to catch up with you, hear how you've been doing. I'll introduce myself for everyone who doesn't know me. I'm Kassa. I work for Tatcha in the field and education team here in Southern California.
And I'm Kasha, and I also work for the field team for Tatcha, and I am actually in Canada. I'm in Edmonton, Alberta, so I'm up in the prairie lands. Welcome,
it's
everyone.
So beautiful where you live.
Thank you, and thank you everyone for joining us today.
Thanks, you guys. I know I'm so excited. So let's start unwinding, right?
Yeah, you have to get your wine. If you're a mom like me, I have a young child. This is my favorite part of the day, is to unwind, take some self-care time, and just relax. So that's what we're going to do today.
I love it. I've got some peppermint tea to unwind. So I'm really excited.
A little bit of wine to unwind.
I love it. So I'm not really wearing a lot of makeup, but I do wear sunscreen every day being here in Southern California. So I am going to start with our cleansing oil, the One Step Camellia Cleansing Oil.
Because I live in the prairies, it's a little bit drier out here. Of course, I still do wear my SPF, as that's very important to wear every day. Because it's a little bit more drier, I'm going to use our rice wash, which is a newer formula from Tatcha. I love it. I love the texture. I love how it makes my skin feel. Got that hyaluronic acid. It's just very pampering for the skin. So we will start with our cleanse.
I love it. Oh my gosh, a good cleanse. I mean, when I get home from work, taking off my makeup and putting on my comfy clothes is what I look forward to all day.
It's definitely
what about you?
I look forward to every day. I have a busy toddler, so this time of the day is actually the most important for me. Yeah, I love using the rice wash. I just put a little bit in my hand, mix that up.
So perfect. We have such great cleansers. I love having all the cleansers at my disposal. Just depending on how my skin feels, I might want to change it up, whether I'm feeling more oily or more dry. Like you were saying, Kasha, I love the rice wash when my skin is feeling a little parched or dehydrated. And then I love the deep cleanse on those days that maybe my skin feels a little oily or I've just been like sweating a lot and I want more of that deep cleanse.
Definitely. I just love the texture of this. I love a good rice wash as well, because it has those enzymes in it. So you get that kind of like non-gritty exfoliation for the skin. When I use the rice wash, I love to just put it on with a little bit of water on my face, and then I blend it in and just kind of swirl it around everywhere. And then I love to add a little bit of more water. And as you can see, it like emulsifies on the face. And it just gives you a nice, beautiful lather to the skin. It has that hyaluronic acid, so I'm getting that hydration that I need being out here in the prairies. And it's just like a wonderful experience. I love this product.
Oh, I love that you talked about the enzymes, because since I use the cleansing oil, I like to do that as my step one to really just take off the day. And then I go in with the rice polish, which is also the rice enzymes. The difference is this is in that powder form. And I do the same thing you do. I mix it with water to get it really foamy and frothy. And it's instead of that gritty exfoliation that you might feel from a physical scrub, this one uses enzymes. So it's like, think of those little Pac-Man just gently eating off any dead skin, smoothing out that texture. It's basically like you're just polishing your skin really gently every single day. I love a good double cleanse.
Definitely. It has that like foam feeling to it. So it's like a cushion for the face is what I like to say.
Oh, I love that. I know, because usually when I use like a face exfoliator, my skin can feel really dry or irritated. And I like how this is. It's like that really cloudy, fluffy. It really feels like you're pampering your skin rather than beating your skin up.
Yep. And that's what it's all about, right?
Exactly. One cool thing that we're offering to anyone today who's watching, if you do decide to make a purchase on Tatcha.com, we have a promo code. It is WINDDOWN21, all caps, and you will get with any purchase the travel size deep cleanse.
I
So
love
the
it.
only cleanser we didn't use today, but still
Yeah.
amazing.
I still love Deep Cleanse. Deep Cleanse is also an amazing product. Gives you that nice exfoliation with the lupa leaf, everything. It's a beautiful, beautiful product as well.
So good. So what are you going to go into next?
So I just finished cleansing with my wash, and now I'm going to do my essence.
I'm going to do the essence too. Oh my gosh. This
Favorite.
is my holy grail. This would be honestly the product that I cannot live without.
I know. I honestly, I have to have my essence. Again, because I live in more of a drier climate, I didn't really realize how much I needed an essence until I started using an essence. And this honestly floods the skin with hydration. Sorry, and it just makes anything that you put on top of it just kind of seep even deeper into the skin. So if you're going to use a serum after, if you want to do a mask after, it's just going to give you that it's just going to benefit your product a little bit more. So I just put a little bit in the palm of my hand, and I love our essence because it has that nozzle that just gives you a little bit of product, just enough, not too much. And then I like to press it into my palms and then just press it into my face. How do you like applying it, Casa?
Oh, I do exactly what you did. I pour it in my hands, just really press it onto the skin. And as I'm doing that, it feels like that big drink of water to the skin. It just feels so refreshing. I just like to take a minute and just take a nice deep breath and let the day go, just really absorb all that nutrients. And like you said, a lot of people will follow with the serum, which is amazing, of course, but I love to follow with my face mask because it's really going to help my mask, all those ingredients absorb in deeper. And the mask I'm using is the Tatcha Violet C, the Radiance mask. I love this because I live in California, so I do have some freckles, some sunspots, and this with that vitamin C just gives me that overall brightness and helps to even out my skin tone.
Mm-hmm. I love Violet C mask. I'm sorry, I'm like guilty of overdoing the essence, which I feel like you can never overdo essence, but I do it at least like 2 to 3 times. And I want to add this in. When I was pregnant with my daughter, I actually would use the essence on my belly, just so I would get more hydration there. I really didn't want stretch marks or anything like that. So every time after the shower, I would do essence on my face, and I would take it all the way down and do it all over my belly. And I loved it. Just a lovely, fresh dose of
What
hydration.
a great tip, Kasha. I had no idea that you could use it on your belly. I mean, obviously, why couldn't you?
Yeah.
But that's amazing that you didn't get stretch marks.
I didn't, and I was so surprised. I was like, it's going to work, and it did. So I'm actually going to jump in, and I'm going to do the Dewy Serum just over top of my essence. I just love to be hydrated. I love to be dewy. I love to be glowy, shiny. That's just my thing. So
I love it. I mean, who doesn't want that extra glow, right?
So I do about 2 to 3 pumps of the Dewy Serum. Again, this one has, it's actually, I believe it's 73% essence. So really, I'm just adding more essence to my skin, and it's just seeping in so beautifully. And I love to take it all the way down and just take the time to give yourself a nice facial massage. You always want to lift the skin, of course. And it just has a beautiful feeling to it. So I definitely love the Dewy Serum.
I can already see a nice, beautiful glow to your skin. It looks so pretty.
Don't make me blush, girl.
I love it. You look glamorous. I'm going to let my mask set, honestly, 5 minutes. I mean, you can really customize the mask. Sometimes I'll throw it on before I hop into the tub, if I'm going to really unwind and do a nice bubble bath. And then I might leave the mask on a bit longer. But if I just want that quick kind of instant gratification of brighter skin, I'll leave it on just for about 5 minutes and I still get that really nice difference.
I love that mask, and I love how it feels. It doesn't dry down too much. It's still you feel the hydration in it. It doesn't tighten the skin, and it has such a beautiful smell to it. I love it. I feel all products have such a lovely smell to them.
I love the way it smells. I mean, smell is so important too for like unwinding. That's why I always love to have like a peppermint tea at the end of the night because it just smells so nice and calm. And I feel like our Tatcha products, even though they're not super fragrant, they just have a very calming, beautiful smell that just makes me excited to put them on.
Agreed, totally agreed. I'm gonna jump into my eye cream. I'm using the Silk Peony. Another one
Ooh.
of my favorites. I use the back of my nail. I'm a back of my nail kind of girl in the back of my hand, and I just love to like. It's like a nice balm texture to it. So as soon as you put it in the area, it just kind of like melts down, and then it also gives you like a little bit of like a little bit of a glow to the eye area. So even if I'm doing this like day or night, I love the finish that it gives because then I don't feel like, hey, maybe I don't need concealer because my eyes look a lot more brighter right away. So another good thing is that this is 360, which I find for eye creams is really important because I want to be able to put it everywhere.
Agreed. I want an eye cream that I can go all over the eyes because I want to prevent wrinkles all over. I don't want to just do it under my eyes.
100%. And the texture is so nice that you can even use this during the day, like I said, but you can use it under eyeshadow as well. It just gives like a lovely, lovely finish to the eye area. It must be all that
So
silk.
I just washed off my mask and oh, my skin feels so soft and so smooth. Like you said, because it doesn't dry down, it really nourishes the skin. I almost feel like I don't have to put anything on, but I'm going to because I'm a skincare junkie. And you definitely don't have to do another layer of essence, but you and I love essence. More is better.
Go in.
So I'm going to do a one more layer of essence just because I'm feeling extra. It's been a long week. Looking forward to the weekends. So I need a little extra pampering for my skin.
Beautiful.
And I love the serum that you did, the Dewy Serum. I actually love that one during the day. At night, I use the Violet C Brightening Serum.
Love that one as well.
I love it. It's so lightweight. It's literally doesn't feel like anything on the skin.
Yeah,
and it's
extra. It doesn't have that like slick feeling. Like it has like almost feels like essence actually, if you think about it. And it just soaks right into the skin. And that's like so fun. I love when my skincare just like seeps like so deep into the skin and you just know it's working when you use it.
Exactly. And then I always just rub my hands because I just want to prevent any dark spots on my hands. So whatever's left, I rub my hands.
100%. So what I'm gonna go in with my another favorite, Silk Cream, love it. Favorites, anti-aging, has that silk protein in there. I believe there's crushed Japanese pearl in there as well. And I'm just gonna take my little spatula and honestly, like a little bit goes a long way. You really don't need too much. Just dot on the forehead, cheeks. We'll go in a little bit more. And for the chin. And then again, we're doing like that, like massage.
I love the silk cream. It's one of my favorites.
It has such a like really nice texture to it. Like it's not heavy and it absorbs so nicely into the skin. And I just love to like bring it down to my neck.
So I am actually doing a different eye product than what you used. I love the Silk Peony, but I cannot live without the Luminous Firming Eye Serum. It is my jam, even on a super hot day. I actually keep mine in the refrigerator. I just pulled it out and it feels like I'm rubbing an ice cube under my eye. It is so refreshing after a long hot day. And it really addresses puffiness. That's my main concern, and hydration. So I go 360, just like you said, all around the eye and like really get into making sure I don't get those 11s.
Yeah, I love how the silk cream just like blends into the skin. It feels so great. What are you using, Casa?
I'm going to copy you and I'm going to use the silk cream. I am obsessed with the silk cream. I mean, who wouldn't want silk on their face, right?
Oh my God. And it feels so beautiful.
It does. You know, I just bought a silk pillowcase because I heard how good they were for your skin so that you don't, get wrinkles. I'm all about the silk.
I need to get on that as well, since we're like, again, like winding down, bedtime, time to just relax, have a glass of wine, and then why not go to sleep on a silk pillow? Why not?
You know, and it's so cooling too. Like it just feels, I don't know. For me being here, it's so hot in California that when my bed is like nice and cool, it just feels so relaxing.
I agree. Well, I'm gonna just pop on a little bit of our Camellia oil. Sorry, I should say. I love to just lock everything that I just did in with a little bit of oil. One thing I love about this oil is that it is actually a dry oil. So it is something that I love to use during the day as well. Again, I love being dewy. That's like my favorite thing ever. But if you don't want that super kind of like dewy, oily, I hate to use the word oily, but like that dewy finish. The oil is so beautiful because it's that dry oil. So I just love to just like press it into my face, down my neck, back of the neck.
You know what I like about that oil too, even though we're unwinding, it's actually really great during the day too. Mixed in,
Yeah.
I mix it with my foundation. I like when you said that it's that dry oil because it doesn't feel heavy or greasy, which
That
is
would
perfect.
in foundation, I didn't even think about that. I guess with like COVID, we wear masks so much. So I haven't really been like doing foundation too much, but I love my oil during the day. Don't forget the ears, behind the ears, and just give yourself like that nice like massage. Don't forget the hands. That's super well.
Agreed. Instead of doing a massage with my fingers, I personally just love using the jade rollers or any color roller that you have because I, again, put mine in the refrigerator. So it just feels super icy cold, really helps with any puffiness on my face. I love it.
Perfect. Yes.
And then I'm going to go in with a little neck cream. I mean, I know you were putting all your skincare on your neck, which I do too, but Tatcha makes such a beautiful revitalizing neck cream. I don't know. I just want to keep everything super firm. I always make sure to go up, go against gravity, and it just feels so luxurious and such a great way to unwind.
I love that one as well. I need to add that back into my routine.
Oh, it's so worth it. It feels so good.
My routine.
Grab a little lip.
Why
a little
not
kissy lip.
So now I'm going to use my Gold Spun favorite. Love it. One of my favorite products. And if you just like look, you see there's like that gold in there. I love how it gives your lips, like I use this again day and night, but it gives your lips like you can see that like gold flake. I don't know if you guys can see that there.
So pretty. I use the Kissu, but they're both amazing.
They're both so good. They both have such like beautiful textures to them. They feel so good. The Kissu I love as well. I like to keep that one at home. Gold Spun, I'll throw that in my purse. Or I'll just keep it at home. But like Kissu lip is like one of those things, and it has the spatula too, so it makes it like more luxurious as you're like putting it across the lips. Love them both. So
and none of them feel sticky. That's what I like because I have long hair and I don't want my hair to get stuck in it.
I don't have that problem.
Oh no, you have that glamorous, very fresh, clean look. I love it. Perfect. So what else do you like to do to unwind?
Honestly, like I said, I have a little bit of wine here, just like a little bit, have a little sip. A little bit of wine. I have like my candles going on in the back here. And it's really just like my time. Like my husband's like, I'm always like, okay, bye. Like I'll close the bathroom door. I'll be like, see you in half an hour. But yeah, like I love to just, take the time. I have a young child. And this is like really important for me. It's important to have that self-care moment for yourself. Definitely. You put so much into other people and other activities. You have to have that moment for yourself. What about you, Casa?
No, I agree. I mean, I look forward to my unwind routine every night. It's that time for yourself where I like to just take like some deep breaths, not even like a full meditation, but really just make sure I'm breathing deeply, have a beautiful tea. I'm drinking my spa water. It's so simple, but it makes me feel so refreshed and pampered to drink a little spa water.
Love it.
And I just, yeah, I like to unwind. I'm currently in the middle of planning a wedding, which at times can be a little stressful, but I'm trying to have fun with it. So
Yes.
if I ever feel a little overwhelming, I'll actually just grab one of our sheet masks and throw it on because it makes me have to relax, because it's hard to walk around with a sheet mask. So it
Yeah.
forces me to sit.
Just carry it in your purse. Anytime
Oh,
you feel stressed out about wedding planning, just throw on your sheet mask and take your deep breaths and you're good.
I love that. I did see someone driving once with a sheet mask on, and I was like, okay, that's bold.
That's commitment.
Yes.
Full commitment.
But yeah, I mean, I think our skin looks good. It feels good. I'm so ready to crawl into
So
bed and relax.
yeah, feels so
And
hydrated.
and I always want to remind people again of the promo code. So wind down 21, all caps, and you're going to get the travel size deep cleanse with any Tatcha purchase. I think you have 1 week to make your purchase, but I mean, that's easy to do, right?
Might even go in more than once.
Exactly. It was
Perfect.
so good catching up with you. I feel like I haven't seen you in
You.
so long.
No, I'm gonna do a quick. Can't forget my.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice way to end the day with a nice little
Yeah,
spritz.
a little dewy mist, of course. Love it. I
I love
want to,
it. This is another one that I'll keep in the refrigerator. It feels so good.
of course, and I want to thank everyone for joining us for Wind Down. It was amazing. I had so much fun with you, Casa, and we have to do this again.
Yes, we will definitely do it again with a nice bottle of wine and some great skincare and just catch up some more.
Perfect. Love it. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We had such a good time with you. And you guys enjoy everything and have a great life. And just don't forget self-care. That's so important.
You said it so well. Self-care is so important. Thanks, guys.